What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one we are going to have a quick grading preview. So I recently just had an SGC submission due date, and I also hit enough cards to where I was able to send out to PSA. And real quick, I do want to address that. People ask me all the time, pretty much daily, when am I sending to PSA next? I know I've mentioned it on some videos previously, but I'm guessing people just didn't see it or whatever. So I continuously get asked when I'm sending to PSA next. I do not have PSA submission due dates. As soon as I get 25 cards, I send out to PSA, and that it doesn't matter what level. As long as I have 25 total cards for PSA, I send them out, which at this point, since they recently introduced that bulk level at $20 a card, I'm pretty much sending on a weekly basis. So if you send cards to me for PSA, they're pretty much going to be going out pretty quickly. So I do have some of my own personal cards that are going to PSA, and then a few that are going to SGC as well. So I thought I would talk about why I'm sending to each grading company and show you guys what we're sending. But before we do that, I know I have a couple of giveaways to do. So I do have the Zach LaVine Straight Fire as well as the Tyrese Maxey. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video real quick, and I'm going to throw up the winners of those giveaways right now, and then we will be right back and get into this preview. All right, guys, and now that those giveaways are out of the way, we are ready to go ahead and get into these cards that we are sending to PSA and SGC. And, you know, again, if you guys are interested in sending to PSA or SGC through me, make sure to check out 502frank.com. The PSA and SGC forms are on there, and that will have all of the information you need, including, you know, when we're sending to SGC, the different price points for the different levels and everything like that. So all of the information you need is on my website. Before we do get into the previews for each, I do real quick want to address those mystery packs from the video that I put out yesterday. All right, guys, so I just wanted to interrupt the video real quick. Yesterday, when I recorded this video, I gave some updates about those mystery packs from the previous video. However, things have actually changed. So the sales on those were a little bit slow. So I actually contacted the person who put all the mystery packs together and sent them to me for me to basically promote. So I contacted him and said, hey, sales are a little slow, which, you know, I kind of figured at $200 per mystery pack, 125 total, might take quite a bit longer than the typical fire packs that I make to sell out. So I said, hey, would you be interested in maybe taking out 25 packs, just doing 100 total? And the 25 packs that we take out would probably be like some of the worst packs. And he basically said he's okay with that. So we are going to shrink that mystery pack series down to 100 packs. We have currently sold about 20 packs, so we have roughly 80 packs left. And we are going to add in some incentives too. So of the 25 packs that we pull out, I am going to grab a couple random cards out of those packs. And for the first 50 people that do pick up a pack, so remember, I'm already throwing up a PSA 8 Cade Cunningham Select courtside. As you know, I'm just going to give that away to someone who is one of the first 50 people who picks up a pack. I'm probably going to pick out 2 additional cards to give out. I think I'm actually going to do the first 75 people who pick up a pack are going to be entered in to win those 2 cards. So I will continue to give more updates too. I just wanted to real quick interrupt the video, provide those updates. And again, as time goes on, I will definitely provide more updates as to where we are as far as like how many are sold. And then also wanted to mention, I'm also thinking about throwing in some stuff myself into those mystery packs. Again, they're pretty high end. They're coming in at $200. So I don't want it to be like a huge risk to anyone. I don't want anyone to walk away feeling like they got crushed or anything like that. So probably going to throw in some of my own personal cards as well as maybe some like SGC or PSA grading credit. So just wanted to mention that real quick, and let's get back to our video. But now let's go ahead and get into the preview. So I'm gonna go ahead and show the cards that I'm sending to SGC first, and there's not many of them. And basically the only reason, well, not the only reason, but for me, my top reason right now to send to SGC is just to get cards back very quickly. You know, they are pretty cheap coming in. I believe if you send to me 10 or more cards, it is $19 per card, so very, very inexpensive. And you know, with shipping to and from, I typically do FedEx 2-day. You're gonna have your cards back within 2 weeks. It is incredibly, incredibly fast. So I am gonna go ahead and send in the Kenny Pickett Mosaic Green. Last time I checked, I'm sure it's come down. I think I pulled this like right when Mosaic football came out. And I think these were doing like 40 or 50 bucks. So I figured I'd go ahead and get it to SGC, try to get it back quick, hopefully be one of the very first, you know, Kenny Pickett Mosaic graded cards. If it does get a 10, I would assume it's probably, you know, maybe 80 to 100 bucks. So we're going to give this one a shot. And pretty much all the 3 cards you see here, I think are probably going to end up in mystery packs, whether I just throw them in those mystery packs as bonuses or whether I do my own mystery packs, whatever it may be. That's where they're probably going to end up. And then we're going to throw in we're going to send the Julio Rodriguez Topps Finest base card. There have been a lot of issues, you know, I've been hearing with Topps Finest, and unfortunately the CJ Abrams auto I pulled, unfortunately did have a pretty, well, not a major print line, but enough of a print line so where I didn't want to grade it. So we did end up holding out the CJ Abrams auto, but I thought the Julio Rodriguez base looked pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and send that one, as well as the Mike Trout Topps Finest Refractor. And since there have been a lot of issues with Topps Finest, I'm hoping that if these can actually pull 10s, they might go for a little bit of a premium, just because I think the quality, unfortunately, with this year's Topps Finest wasn't the greatest. So we'll see on those. Those are the 3 cards that are going out to SGC. And then I am actually sending, I believe, 5 or 6 cards to PSA at the Value Plus level. So again, if you guys go to my website, you can see all the different levels I offer. Value Bulk is the cheapest, coming in I think around $20, and then Value Plus is coming in at $40. And I'm basically just sending mine at Value Plus to get them back a little bit quicker. I did actually recently, probably 2 weeks ago or so, I sent in a regular order and a Value Plus order. And as of right now, the Value Plus order is actually further along than regular. So the Value Plus is on QA2, which is step 7 of 8. And the regular order is QA1, which is step 6 of 8. So Value Plus seems to be quite a bit quicker than the Value Bulk. So that's what I'm gonna send mine at. And we'll go ahead and get into the cards. We are gonna send in the Derrick Henry Glass Mosaic. Very, very cool looking card. I pulled this a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or 2 ago on the channel when I got some Mosaic blasters. So really, really cool looking card. These raw do about 80 bucks. So figured it was worth sending to PSA. And then this one I was kind of up in the air about whether to go to PSA or SGC, but I'm probably gonna throw this one in a future fire pack. So I decided to go to PSA and get that little bit of an extra premium. Hopefully it does get a 10. So this is the Jalen Suggs Introductions Mosaic. And then next up, we are also going to send in our Scotty Barnes Purple Mosaic. So definitely the best card that I pulled out of my personal box. Scotty Barnes numbered 249. Really, really hoping that one does well. Hopefully that one will get a 10. And then next up, Franz Wagner Mosaic Silver. Fingers crossed this one gets a 10. I'm probably going to predict a 9 on this one just because the silvers and the base are going to be a little bit tougher with all that chrome. The different parallels really help hide any imperfections, but the silvers and base are definitely a lot tougher. But this is just such a clean looking card. I'm a big Franz Wagner fan, like him a lot, so figured we'd go to PSA with this one. And then finally, I actually pulled this one off camera last night. I finally was able to find some Mosaic retail at my local Target. Picked up 3 hanger packs and a blaster, and it was pretty much all complete garbage other than this card. So very, very cool one here. Kenny Pickett Storm Chasers, and I am going to predict a 9 on this one. I think the front of the card looks extremely clean. I thought the back looked clean as well until I got to this bottom right corner. So unfortunately, this one did actually come out of a hanger pack and not a blaster. So the hanger packs, you know, they switched from, previously they were hanger boxes, now they are hanger packs. Much less protection. So the cards in there are definitely going to get damaged a lot easier. Unfortunately, this one does have a little bit of a soft corner down there. I tried my best to kind of push it down a little bit and, you know, do a little bit of work on it, but I'm not sure how much I was really able to do. But I figured it was worth a try. You know, I've definitely seen a lot worse than that get by with PSA. So we'll see if it can't squeak by and get a 10. But again, gonna predict a 9 on that one. So that is gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy seeing what I am sending to each company and a little bit about, you know, why I'm sending to each. So again, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.